In 2018, you could watch a movie every single day for just $10 a month. No catch, no hidden fees, just show up and swipe. It was the dream for movie lovers and a total nightmare for the company offering it. This is the story of MoviePass, the too-good-to-be-true startup that lit millions of dollars on fire and nearly brought Hollywood to its knees. MoviePass was founded in 2011 by Stacy Spikes and Hammett Watt, two entrepreneurs who saw a broken industry. Movie tickets were expensive, theaters were struggling, so they pitched a bold idea, a subscription model for theaters. Just like Netflix, but for the big screen. Early on, the price ranged from $30 to $50 a month, depending on where you lived. The model worked okay, but it didn't explode until Mitch Lowe came in. Lowe, a former Netflix exec, joined as CEO in 2016 with a new strategy: cut the price, make it irresistible, go viral. In August 2017, MoviePass dropped its price to $9.95 a month. One movie, every day. For the cost of a single ticket, it broke the internet. Within 48 hours, the site crashed from too much traffic. Subscriptions soared. 20,000 users a day. Over 1 million users in just 4 months, MoviePass became a cultural phenomenon. The red card was a badge of honor. People saw dozens, hundreds of movies a year. And for a while, it felt like they cracked the code. But behind the scenes, the numbers made no sense. Every time a MoviePass user bought a ticket, MoviePass paid full price. You paid $10/month. See 4 movies at $15 each? That's $60 out of MoviePass's pocket. Multiply that by millions of users, and you get one of the fastest money burns in startup history. Some estimates say MoviePass was losing millions per week, but instead of pulling back, they doubled down. Their parent company, Helios and Matheson, leaned into the hype. They launched apps, teased movies of their own. They believed that with enough users they could pivot, sell data, cut deals, maybe even hold the whole industry hostage. But that never happened. When the money ran low, the tricks began. Popular movies suddenly unavailable on the app. Accounts were randomly reset. Some users were locked out altogether. Then came peak pricing, charging extra for popular showtimes. Then, ticket limits. Then the infamous password resets, which mysteriously failed for thousands of users. At one point, they even faked having no money, disabling purchases to stop usage. All while pretending everything was fine. But customers were catching on. The App Store flooded with 1-star reviews. Reddit was a war zone. And theaters? Furious. AMC called the model unsustainable. Other chains banned the MoviePass card entirely. By late 2018, the dream was dead. MoviePass went from 3 million users to none. The company shut down operations in 2019. Helios and Matheson went bankrupt. And in 2022, the FTC charged executives with deliberately deceiving customers. Mitch Lowe and Ted Farnsworth were indicted in 2023 on securities fraud. They'd sold investors a fantasy. They promised data revenue, Hollywood power, even original films. In reality, they'd burned over $100 million, driven by hype, ego, and bad math. But here's the twist. MoviePass is back. In 2021, co-founder Stacy Spikes bought MoviePass back out of bankruptcy. Yes, the original founder. And this time he says they're doing it right. Tiered pricing, limited credits, theater partnerships. No more unlimited everything. No more tech wizardry promises. Just a smarter, sustainable model, built from the ashes of a legendary disaster. Will it work? Maybe. But the old MoviePass? That was lightning in a bottle, and a financial firestorm. MoviePass wasn't just a failed company. It was a symbol of an era. A time when startups were rewarded not for profits, but for disruption. Even if the math never made sense, even if the customers were lied to, even if the business model was a ticking time bomb, MoviePass gave millions of people free movies. But it came at a cost. One of the most spectacular burnouts in tech history. Want more insane business stories like this? Hit subscribe to Dark Money Docs. We've got breakdowns on startup scams, financial collapses, and tech cults every week. Drop a comment? Did you have a MoviePass card? And what startup do you think is headed for the same fate?